Hey guys, what's that? You want to know how much celebrities who are currently in the jungle are being paid? Well, you've clicked on the right video. So it's been revealed what the salaries are of these celebrities. Now it is being reported by lots of different outlets, this information, so I'm assuming it's fairly accurate. It might not be, but let's go with what we've got. And we'll start with Nella. Why are we starting with Nella? Because you know what? She's being paid the least. She is getting apparently £40,000 for her appearance on I'm a Celebrity. Now I appreciate a lot of people didn't know who she was before this programme aired on ITV, but that doesn't mean she's not well known. She is. She's very popular on YouTube, very popular on various social media, and also she has been in various shows. MTV Catfish, I believe she does. She's been on lots of Channel 4 shows, etc, etc. So she has got some TV under her belt. She is successful in her own right. 40k, not tons when you think about it, compared to what the others are getting. Now, who's next? Well, it's Danielle who's next. She's making 70,000 from this. Again, good. I mean, let's be honest. These salaries I'm going to read out to you, a lot of these celebrities are making in under a month, or just over a month, depending on how long they stay in the jungle, what I'm sure some of us make in a year, maybe 2 years, so it is pretty impressive. But Danielle's on 70,000, so I'm really not aware of her work because I don't really watch EastEnders or any of the soap operas, but I suppose that's kind of fair. Nick is on the same, again, soap opera actor, so limited audience, I suppose. 70,000 for Nick. Sam is on 80k. Now, I'm sure there are, again, some people who, tuning into this series, didn't know who Sam was, just like they didn't know who Nella was. So it's amazing that he's kind of getting double what she's getting, when I would argue that their net of fame is probably very similar. Moving on, who is next on our list? Well, we have Josie. She's getting 100k. That's pretty impressive, I think. But then again, she does present this morning. She is, I suppose, better known than Sam and Nella in that sense. But 100k, well done, Josie. That is it's a pretty good payday, I think. Grace. Now, I'm assuming Grace got her full fee because she did last more than 3 days in the jungle, and apparently once 3 days have passed, you're entitled to your full fee. But Grace, 100,000 for Grace. I mean, wow, that's a lot, I think, for Grace. I didn't think she'd command such a fee, but well done, Grace. You're £100,000 richer. Next we have Marvin, who gets 150k. Well, Marvin's very famous from JLS. I'm not surprised. In fact, I thought his fee might actually be bigger than that. Fred is on the same as Marvin. Now, Fred has obviously been doing that First Dates on Channel 4. He's been doing that for a while, so I'm not surprised. He's also got his other show on ITV with Gordon Ramsay and Gino, so I'm not surprised he's commanding such a fee. He is pretty well known, so well done, Fred, 150,000. And then Jamie Lynn, who's also left, £250,000. Wow. But then again, she's got a lot of fame behind her, even if it's associated with her sister, but she is famous in her own right. A lot of people are saying, well, what's she done? She has starred in several shows back in America. She has had a musical career. She does still act, so I get it. But also, American stars are always going to be more expensive. They always command a higher fee. Americans don't mess around when it comes to money, do they? And finally, of course, we have Farage, Nigel Farage, who is allegedly getting £1.5 million. I'm just stunned by that fee. Compared to everyone else, 1.5 million. You know, they didn't even give Matt Hancock that much money. And Matt Hancock at the time had only just left government, hadn't he? Or something like that. Nigel is raking it in. And I am so surprised that he managed to command such a fee. I know he's popular, but is he £1.5 million popular? And I guess they thought he was. I mean, he must be delighted to get such a massive fee. Now, there is an irony here, because I would argue that Nella Rose, whether you like her or don't like her, and Nigel Farage have provided the greatest amount of drama for the show thus far. However, one, Nella Rose, is on the lowest fee, and the other is on the highest fee. The discrepancy between the two is massive, 40,000 compared to 1.5 million. And yet, if you imagine it, the show without those two would literally have had very little publicity over the last few weeks. It's because of Nella Rose clashing with Nigel and clashing with Fred that the show has managed to pick up so much publicity. And it's because of Nigel having to talk about immigration and Brexit that the show has garnered so much publicity. So I find it very interesting that we've got these two people who have basically made the show, again, whether you like them or not, have made the show a talking point around the nation. And one of them is being paid the least, one of them is being paid the most. So what do you think? Are they worth this kind of money? It's a lot of money, isn't it? I've got to say it. I'd love to be making that kind of money. I suppose if someone offered me 1.5 million, I would gladly sleep in the jungle for a few weeks, because at the end of it, I'd be able to buy a house, and a very nice house. But there we go. What do you think these celebrities should be paid for these shows, guys? Do you think this is a fair fee? Do you think it's too much? Do you think the show should just end and never come back? Do you think it's a complete waste of money? Do you think their fees justify the entertainment you're getting out of the show? I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. I'm off now because tonight I'm covering the show on my YouTube channel, and you know what? I get £30,000 for every video I post. I don't.